Orthopedic care designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Shopping for a new or used vehicle? Or just looking for a place for good, reliable service? Go with the name you know. Gullo Ford, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Toyota. The Gullo family has been serving the Conroe Woodlands area since 1970. So the next time you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or just need service, do yourself a favor and go see Gullo Toyota, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Ford. Or log on anytime at GulloAuto.com. Gullo, let's drive.
What if a world-leading hospital could also be your neighborhood doctor's office? With Houston Methodist, it is. Our primary care physicians invest time in your visit, so you're seen and heard, virtually and in person at locations across the city. And we're always ready to connect you with our network of top specialists.
That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Woodforest National Bank, where convenience meets community. With over 30 branch locations in and around Montgomery County, we're always close by to help you with your banking needs. But we're more than just a bank. We're proud supporters of our local community, dedicated to making Montgomery County a better place to live and work. Experience the difference at Woodforest National Bank. Convenient, caring, and committed to you.
Since 1965, the team at Buckaloo Chevrolet has been working hard to deliver a better car buying experience to every customer. If you're looking for a better selection and a better car buying experience, head to Buckaloo Chevrolet. We promise no hassle, no haggle buying, and we never add things to our price you don't ask for. The price you see is the price you pay at Buckaloo Chevrolet on I-45 in Conroe, or shop BuckalooChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive. And remember,
it's a better buy at Buckaloo.
District 13-6A. Coach McDowell is building this program for long-term success, and the Grizzlies are ready to roar this season.
Let's go out there and make plays, fellas! Let's do this! Y'all want to win this game? Let's go win the game!
Bulldogs have taken the field, and the Grand Oaks Grizzlies are in their tunnel getting ready to take the field. Pretty good wind tonight. I noticed another indication of wind speed, how many guys it takes to hold down the blow-up tunnel tent. Looks like they're holding on pretty good tonight. Almost reminds you of those helium balloons in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And here come the Grizzlies. If last week's scores are any indication, this could be a good contest tonight. Both teams coming off big wins. Waller is a young team. They only have 7 people returning from last year, 5 on defense and only 2 on offense. But we're looking at a starting freshman quarterback who put 41 points on the board last week. We'll be having the coin toss here pretty quickly. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Some good Texas high school football. Again, looking forward to a great game with both of these teams coming off big wins last week. It appears Grand Oaks may have won the toss. Looking for an indication here.
Grand Oaks has won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. With their choice, Waller has elected to receive. Let's play ball, guys.
All right. Again, thank you for joining us tonight. Last week, our referee did not have a field mic. Glad to see he has one this week, and it's working great. Looks like number 35 will be kicking for Grand Oaks. Like I said, he's going to be kicking into a pretty stiff wind. I'd say in the neighborhood of 10 to 15 miles an hour. Might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but those flags are on the back side of the visitor side. They're sticking out pretty straight. They'll switch ends, and actually they'll kick with the wind. Stewart and McGarry are back for Waller. Number 35 doing the kicking honors for Rosado, doing the kicking honors for Grand Oaks. Again, we appreciate you joining us. Kicking game for Grand Oaks is a strength. Their place kicker was kicking 50-yard field goals during the warm-ups. He'll be kicking with a win. High kick, fielded right at about the 3-yard line, up to the 10, 15, looking for the sidelines. He'll get a little bit of piece of the sideline, get it out to the 25-yard line. I think that's where they're going to mark him, maybe a little bit beyond that. And that's where Waller will take over, 1st and 10. Looks like Stewart on the reception and run back there. Rutan on the tackle for Grand Oaks. Looks like they're going to mark the ball right at the 27-yard line. Can we confirm that that's a freshman at quarterback? We were looking at the roster beforehand. Actually, we got it 2 deep. It's number 1, I believe. Check number 4. Number 4 is our starting quarterback for Waller. Freshman. His name, last name? Gaines, that's right. Little toss to a big offensive lineman there. That might be the tight end. Didn't check down. I did on my part. Vasquez on the reception. They'll get a no gain. Call it 2nd and 10. Good defensive play there by Grand Oaks. Handoff, hit at the line and be pushed back for no gain. I think they're going to mark the ball right at the line of scrimmage. So Waller has ran 2 plays and gained 0 yards. 3rd and 10. Moylan on the carry. Correction, Moylan on the tackle. Third and 10. Gaines will send 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Single back set. Goes back to throw. Going to be hit in the backfield, taken down. Tackle for a loss. Looks like they're going to mark him way back at the 20-yard line. That'll make it 4th, about 15. Moylan again on the sack. Nose of the ball sitting right on the 20-yard line. Punter back, looks like number 33. Doing the punting, we'll be catching these names. Wisnowski, he'll be kicking into a stiff wind. We'll see what this ball is going to do. Correction, Ortiz doing the kicking, and it's a bad kick. He didn't get hardly, bad shanking. Unfortunately for him, ball will look like it'll be marked out. Let's see where they're going to mark it. Yeah, that's where it looked like it came out. Brent came out right in front, went out of bounds right here in front of the press box. They're going to mark him right at the 40, or I should say the 37-yard line. That's where Grand Oaks will take over. Good, strong defensive stand there by the Grizzlies. Right now, Waller is at -6 net yards. Smith in the shotgun. He'll fake. Got his man open in the flat. His tight end. He'll be taken down for a short gain. Looks like they'll mark him right at about the 35-yard line. We'll make it 2nd and about 9. Roop on the reception and carry. Fisher on the tackle for the Bulldogs. We'll call it 2nd and 8. Scoreboard not showing the down or to go yardage tonight, so it's probably not showing on your screen either. So we'll do our best to keep you informed of that. 2nd and 8. Smith handoff. Looking for some room. He'll fight for a few yards. Looks like they'll give him a couple. Move the ball down to the 33-yard line, and that's where it'll be 3rd and 6. Wallace on the carry, and Williams on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Third and 6 for the Grizzlies. Looking to throw, lots of time. Got a man open and overshot him. Kent, the intended receiver. Had him open. He had separation on the safety. Pass was just had a little bit too much mustard on it. We're looking at 4th and 6. Grizzlies going to go for it here. 4th and 6. Looks like they may be trying to call Bulldogs offside. Now they're going to change the play. Looking to throw. Lots of time. Got his man open. Catch made right at the 20-yard line. First down, Grizzlies. Despain, the reception. Caught the ball right at about the 20-yard line. They'll mark him down around the 18, 17. Let's take a look. 17-yard line. That's where the Grizzlies will continue their drive. No score. Fisher on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Smith with a receiver on each side. Single back. Do a little handoff. Trying to find some room. He'll get a few out of it. Wallace on the carry for the Grizzlies. Guidley got the tackle for the Bulldogs. Guidley. Make sure I pronounce these names correctly. Or do my best. 2nd and 8. Smith a little handoff in the middle to Wallace. Got some room this time. He'll get the ball down to around the 9-yard line. Let's see where they're going to mark him. Mark him right at the 10-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Correction, 3rd down. Wallace again on the carry there for the Grizzlies. We'll call it 3rd and a long 3. Another handoff, ball on the ground. Still on the ground. Looks like it may have been recovered by the Grand Oaks. Let's see. One of those situations where the ball may change hands 3 times before the officials unpile everyone. Grand Oaks is going to maintain ownership of the ball. They actually gain yardage out of it. Do we have a flag on the play? Looking for an official here. It could be a situation where you can't fumble the ball forward. Let's see, they're discussing it. He was actually hit back around the 8-yard line. Ball recovered way down at the 3. No indication yet. They're going to give them a first down. First down, Grizzlies. They'll mark the ball back on the
placed at the spot of the former, not forward. It's still enough for a first down. First down, Grand Oaks.
There you go. The ball was fumbled forward, so they moved it back to where he actually lost possession, but that was still enough for the first down. 1st and goal for the Grizzlies. Little offensive shift here. Razzle dazzle, and have a whistle, premature whistle here. Probably an illegal procedure. So many men.
False start on the offense. Number 2 was never set. 5-yard penalty. Still, first down.
So that'll take away the touchdown and give the Grizzlies the ball back on the 11-yard line. We'll replay first down. Yeah, when you have that many men moving, shifting, it's not uncommon for someone not to get completely set when the ball is snapped, and that was the case. Still first and goal. Will roll out, looking for his receiver. Threw it a little bit behind him, wasn't able to bring it in. Number 20 was the intended receiver for the Grizzlies. McCutcheon had him open, but just threw the pass a little behind him. We'll make it second and goal. No score, 6:13 left in the first quarter. I see the Waller Band has made their way into the stadium. Both bands, of course, performing at halftime. Smith looking to throw, lots of time, getting a little pressure now. Got a man open in the corner of the end zone, couldn't bring it down. Roop, tight end, the intended receiver there. Had a lot of activity. Had two defenders on him. The ball was thrown well. It was thrown where he could catch it. He just couldn't bring it down. Thrown outside the outstretched arms of the defenders. Roop, being such a tall tight end, had the height advantage, but just couldn't bring the ball down. Third and goal. And he overshot his man in the middle. Roop again, the intended receiver. That one, I don't think he wasn't tall enough to bring that one down. So now we're looking at fourth and goal. Decision time for the Grizzlies. They have some excellent place kickers. Is there a flag on the play, I believe? Wait and see what the penalty is going to be. They're talking to Bulldog coach, and he will decline the penalty.
Number 77 of the offense. That penalty is declined. Fourth down.
Fourth down, the Grizzlies will send out their place kicker, number 36, and this is a kid who was kicking 50-yard field goals. Jinks, the kicker. Ball down, kick is up, high enough, long enough, and good. So our score with 5:58 left in the first quarter, Grand Oaks 3, Waller 0. I mentioned earlier the wind and the fact it could be a game of field goals, or at least a game where a field goal decides the outcome. This wind is probably coming off of that low pressure system that's been trying to form in the Gulf, or just off the Gulf, offshore for about a week. Grizzlies will send out their kicking team. Rosado going back for the Bulldogs to receive. Oh, correction, the kicker. My mistake. Rosado doing the kicking for the Grizzlies. We'll get our player names for the receivers for the Bulldogs. Looks like number 1, number 18. Stewart and McGarry. Stewart and McGarry back to receive for the Bulldogs. He'll be kicking with the wind. High kick. Be fielded right over his head, goes into the end zone, and it will be signaled a touchback. I think the wind picked that one up, and the receiver, was that McGarry, number 18? McGarry misjudged it with getting caught up in the wind and went over his head. Almost like an outfielder misjudging a fly ball. It got caught in the wind. So the Bulldogs will take over on their own 25-yard line, trailing this one just 3-0. Gaines, again, the signal caller, freshman. 2 receivers, left and right, looking to throw, and he'll be taken down and sacked. Good defense there. Penetration by the Grizzlies. Thompson on the sack. Pushed the ball all the way back to the 22-yard line. I should say the 18-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 17. I mentioned earlier, Bulldogs only had 2 people coming back on offense, starting a freshman quarterback. Looking for some room, he'll get maybe a yard. I think the Bulldogs, unfortunately, are still in net negative yardage. Carter, the carrier for the Bulldogs. We'll call it 3rd and about 19. Beautiful rainbow over the stadium right now. Looks like a full arc as far as I can see looking through the window here. 3rd and very long, 3rd and 19 for Gaines. 3 receivers on his left, 2 on his right, looking to throw. And we have a flag. A whistle and a flag. Thrown by the line judge.
False start. Offense. Number 18. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
And that will add to the challenges that the Bulldogs are having. I think this may be a situation where we call it 3rd and tomorrow. Looks like 3rd and about 21. Gaines with 3 receivers on his left, puts a man in motion, looking to throw a little out pattern, and he will go nowhere. This Grizzly defense is playing good smash mouth football. Stewart on the carry, I don't think they gave him a yard. Ball now sitting on the 10-yard line. Isaac Smith on the tackle. And I think the Bulldogs are now in double-digit negative yardage on offense. Kicker standing back in the end zone about halfway back. He'll be kicking into this win. Did not have a very good kick the first time. Ortiz back to kick. We have a whistle. Looks like it'll be probably delay a game. 25-second clock ran out.
5-yard penalty.
Now he'll be standing near the rear of his end zone. Ball now on the 5-yard line. This may be one the Grizzlies come after to block. High snap. Much better kick. Hit that wind. It'll take a Bulldog bounce and be grounded right at about the 37-yard line. That's where the Grizzlies will take over with some excellent field position. It was a good high kick, but when it got up into that wind, it died pretty quick. If he had been kicking the other way, he'd probably got 15, 20 more yards out of it. They're going to mark the ball right at the 37-yard line. That's where the Grizzlies will take over, leading this one 3-0 with 3:06 left in the quarter. Smith looking back, looking to throw. Got his man open. Well, he was well covered. Looked like a mix-up on the pattern. Looked like the pattern was the pass was thrown more as a hook or a look in, but the receiver was go. Cloud, the intended receiver for the Grizzlies, we'll call it 2nd and 10. Little shift there. Sweep. Going toward the sidelines. He'll get about 7 out of it, 7 to 8 yards. Number 32, I think, on the 22 on the play. God, my correction. Gauze, the running back there on the sweep. Looks like they'll give him about 6 out of it. We'll call it 3rd and 4. Handoff. Gauze again. He'll be hit at the line of scrimmage this time. It looks like they're going to give him no gain. No gain. We'll call it 4th and 4. 2:43 left in the first quarter. Fisher, the tackler there for the Bulldogs. The players noticed it last week too. Players looking tired early. I'll comment on that after this play. 4th down, 4th and 4. Ball sitting at the 30-yard line. Handoff to Gauze, and he won't make it. Now a little second effort, he might have got it. Second effort, he might have got it. We'll look here. He's right at the down marker. Gunner, the tackler there for Waller. Still no indication. They may pull in the chains and measure this one. I think they're going to have to. I think they're going to have to measure this one. Let's see. Yes, the referee steps in and says, bring them in, guys. Now, what I was saying earlier about these kids already having their hands on their hips. The UIL rules this year really restricted the practice times, and for good measure because of the heat, more than looking for the indication here. Still looking. Looks like it's right at the tip of the ball. He's short. Ball will go over on downs to Waller.
Ball did not reach the line of game. Ball is short. Ball goes over on downs.
But anyway, I was speaking with one of the Conroe coaches last week, and he said the players probably are not as conditioned at this point in the season as they would normally be. Didn't get as much of a good hard workout. But that will change as the season goes on and more games are played and more practices, go through more practices. First down for the Bulldogs. Ball now sitting on their own 27-yard line. They trail this one 3-0. 2:03 left in the first quarter. Little handoff in the middle, trying to find some room. He'll get the ball out to about the 30-yard line. I think the Bulldogs are going to have to earn about 15, 20 yards before they'll even reach positive positive yardage. 2nd and 7. Carter on the carry for the Bulldogs. Grant on the get the credit for the tackle for the Grizzlies. 1:36 and counting left in the first quarter. Waller still trying to get something established on defense. Hitting the backfield, eludes one tackler. Looks like they may give him a yard out of it. Good, strong defense there by the Grizzlies. Carter again on the carry for Waller. 3rd. Several players there on the tackle. We'll just call it the cast of thousands. 3rd and about 6. Look in pass. Ooh, safety could have jumped the route on that one. Ball will go incomplete. It'll be 4th down for the Bulldogs. They'll be in a kicking situation with 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Yeah, threw that one, and probably a freshman mistake there. Left that safety available to jump the route. He was fortunate it didn't happen. Bulldogs send their punter back. He'll stand right at about the 12-yard line, for 17-yard line, correction. Again, he'll be kicking into that stiff wind. Had a pretty good kick last time. Ortiz kicking. Short kick. Not short, but not a very high kick, more of a line drive, and it'll roll dead around the 32-yard line. He probably got more out of that ball by keeping it down than he would have had he kicked it a high kick. Again, kicking straight into that wind, and that's a good stiff wind out there now, I can tell looking at those flags. Grizzlies will take over, see if they can extend that 3-0 lead. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Not like the game both of these teams had last week, where I think one put 47 points on the board, the other put 41. Smith back. 2 receivers on his right, 1 on his left. Looking to his left, throws out to the sideline. The ball was a little bit behind him. It was catchable. Number 2, I think, was the intended receiver. Kent, the intended receiver, threw it a little behind him. It was catchable, but again behind him. Make it 2nd and 10. Again, both bands will be drill teams, color guards will all be performing at halftime. Little handoff in the backfield, looking for some room. Still on his feet, breaks some tackles out to the 20, 35, 40. He'll be short of the first down. Clock will continue to run. That'll probably end the first quarter for us. They're going to mark him right at the 40-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 3 for the Grizzlies. Galls again the carrier. Fisher for the tackle for the Bulldogs. And that will end the first quarter. So our score after one complete quarter of play, Grand Oaks 3, Waller Bulldogs 0. Again, those other games being played tonight, or those other games, I should say, for Conroe ISD teams this weekend. Caney Creek will be taking on Montgomery tomorrow night here at Buddy Morehead Stadium. Conroe has an away game tomorrow against the A-Leaf Hastings down on the southwest side of Houston. Oak Ridge has a home game tonight. That game also being streamed on the Conroe ISD Athletics Sports Channel, the channel dedicated to Wood Forest Bank Stadium ball games. Woodlands has a home game tomorrow night at Wood Forest against Deer Park. In College Park, we'll be playing an away game, one of those Saturday games, against Klein Cain. Now the Grizzlies will be going into that stiff breeze, leading it 3-0. Ball sitting on their own 40-yard line. 3rd and about 2. We'll call it a long 2. Smith looking to throw, got a man open in the flat, caught, and he'll get the first down. Good hand catch there by number 4. Cloud, the receiver, good hands catch. You always like to see those receivers use their hands to catch that ball. It sounds kind of common sense, but all too often they'll try to cradle that ball, catch it in their body with their body, and hand catches are much more secure. Well, you put yourself in a position to do more with the ball when you catch it with your hands. It'll be a first down. We have an official timeout right now. Again, we appreciate you joining us, and we appreciate our Waller audience. I'm sure they're on the live stream tonight watching the game, those who could not be in attendance. Appreciate you joining us. So the Grizzlies will get a fresh set of downs, leading at 3-0. Ball sitting on their own 45-yard line. Been a defensive battle so far. Smith with one receiver on each side. Fake a handoff, looking for a man down the middle on a post pattern, got him wide open, overthrows him. Flag comes in. That might be holding, defensive holding, I suspect, on the Bulldogs. Cloud, the intended receiver for the Grizzlies.
Holding. Defense, number 6. 10-yard penalty from previous spot. First down.
Very good. It's so nice having that field mic on the referee tonight. Holding was the call. Defensive back. Move the ball down to the Bulldog 45-yard line. First down for the Grizzlies. Looking to extend that, put some cushion in that 3-0 lead. Little handoff in the middle to Gauze. He'll stiff arm a guy, go out of bounds. Yeah, I think they're going to give him probably no gain on this, looking at the mark. Let's see. Gersh on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Looks like they'll wait for him to place it. I think they're going to say no gain. Yeah, 2nd and 10. Neither of these teams really have been able to start clicking on all cylinders on offense. Both quarterbacks, both offenses. Little handoff in the middle, looking for some room. Try to break it to the outside, be dragged down in the backfield. Tackle for a loss. Good defensive play there by number 7. Wallace on the carry, drugged down in the backfield. Sajini on that tackle for a loss. That's one that he'll put on his statistics. That'll make it 3rd and about, we'll call it 13. 3rd and 13 for the Grizzlies. 10:56 left in the half. Smith looking to throw, got all day, and he'll be taken off his feet. And that might be a personal foul penalty on the Bulldogs. A little bit of a high push, you might say. We'll see how they call it. It was probably one of the weaker personal foul penalties. We'll look for the signal here from our referee.
Holding. Number 62
Correction.
on the offense. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, 4th down.
All right. Kind of go back and do some cleanup there. It was a high push, but it didn't look like it was anything borderline, you might say. Just call it a football hit. Penalty turned out to be holding against the Grizzlies. It was a timing of the flag that made it appear it was on the defense for that high push. All right, Grizzlies, he'll be kicking. I'm going to be eager to see what he can do into this wind. Pretty good wind. Rosado doing the kicking. It'll turn over. Good kick. Take a bounce, a Bulldog bounce, come back to the 31-yard line. Good kick. Turned over, but I don't know if it was wind. But he didn't get that Grizzly bounce he was hoping for. Looks like they're going to mark the ball right at the 31-yard line of Waller. That's where they will take over, trailing 3-0. This is one of those games where you just kind of feel somebody's going to break it open here in a minute with a touchdown, a long touchdown run, a long pass. Everything so far has been short. Grizzlies did try that long pass, that post pattern. Did draw a penalty on it, holding penalty. Gaines back. He'll hand off in the middle, trying to find some room. Got his, here we go. What did I just say? Out to the 50-yard line. That's probably the longest run of the night. I'm sure that is the longest run of the night for the Bulldogs. Ball right at the nose of the ball, right on the 50-yard line. Give them a fresh set of downs, and I'm pretty sure that I'm safe in saying that is their first down of the night. Carter on the carry there. Two receivers on his right, two receivers on his left. Again, Gaines, a true freshman, as they like to say in college. And we have a flag, and it looks like it's going to be illegal procedure against the Bulldogs.
False start. Number 53 of the offense. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
That will be our call.
First down.
So just when the Bulldogs get something moving, they shoot themselves in the foot. Now we're looking at 1st and 15. And it has been a game where offensive yardage has been hard to get. Two receivers far, right and left. Put a man in, shift. Looking to throw. Throwing deep down the sideline, and flag comes out, and this will be pass interference against the Grizzlies. Stewart, the intended receiver, and it looked like the Grizzly defender was pretty much riding his back down the complete pattern. Let's see, looking for an indication here. They're moving the chains in the direction favorable to the Bulldogs. It'll be first down. Looks like they're going to mark the ball right at the 40-yard. There we go.
Defense, number 1. Be a 15-yard penalty. Remains first down.
All right. So the Bulldogs keep their drive alive. Ball now sitting on the Grizzly 40-yard line. Bulldogs trailing at 3-0. 9:34 left in the half. Put a man in motion. Little fake jet sweep. Got a man wide open. That was a good play. If you're a Bulldog. Stewart on that reception. I don't know if I spoke that into motion, but I just felt something was about to happen. Somebody was about to break this wide open. It was a great play, a little fake jet sweep. Those safeties bit on it, and he could have walked into the end zone. That was a Ortiz on the reception for the touchdown there. Or correction, Ortiz doing the kicking. Kick is up, high enough and good. And just like that, we have a lead change. Waller 7, Grand Oaks 3. Did we catch the number of the receiver? I was too busy. Oh, I'm sorry. Stewart, correct. I'm sorry. I was in too much all over the play. Anytime a receiver is that open, something went right for the offense, something went really wrong for the defense. And I think it was that it was a motion, a play, a formation that the Bulldogs had not shown all night. It looked, the jet sweep right now is probably the most popular play in all of football. And I think that was the first time the Bulldogs tried to run it tonight, and they ran it very well. And again, both safeties bit on a sweep and left the Stewart completely wide open. Jackson and Walker back to receive for the Grizzlies, who now find themselves trailing 7-3. Ortiz to kick for Waller. He'll be kicking with the wind. And that ball will go into the end zone. He'll be trying to field it. He doesn't have to bring it out, but he's going to. Out to the 25-yard line. He was one tackle away from breaking it wide open. Walker, on the run there. Yeah, he could have downed that ball in the end zone. I don't think he had to bring it out, but decided to. He was able to get it out to the 15-yard line and could have came very close to breaking it open. But as they say, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So with 9:22, plenty of time left here in the first half. Smith with two receivers on the near, one on the far. He'll throw out into the flat, got his man open, good hand catch there. He'll get a few yards out of it. Despain on the reception. We'll call it 2nd and 8. Ball now sitting on the 17-yard line. They've got to get out to the 25 for a first. Again, our apologies. Typically, we were able to stream the down and to-go yardage on your graphic there. I'm not seeing it on the scoreboard, so I'm thinking it's not going to show up on the stream either. Good handoff in the middle. And the Grizzlies, I think, got a little bit of a wake-up call. Looks like he's going to be right at the first down marker. And yes, it will be a first down. Yeah, I think the Grizzlies got a wake-up call. The offense did at least, and said, hey, we better get going here, because right now we're trailing. Wallace again on the carry. Wozniacki on the tackle for the Bulldogs. I like a good close game like this. Even the bands have got into the game now. Little handoff. No, good quarterback fake to his tight end. He'll be close to a first down. I think they're going to probably end up giving it to him. Looks like he's got it. We'll wait for the indication. Yes, first down, back-to-back first downs for the Grizzlies. Ball now marked at the 35-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half, 8:39. And we have a timeout. Loop on the carry. Correction, Roop on the carry. That was an official timeout, I believe. This is one of those games, too, where decisions made on the sideline, those are always important, but some games, sideline decisions, play calls, just seem to make more of a difference than at other games. Good open field tackle, good run there all the way out to the 48-yard line. That'll be plenty for the first down. Again, I think the Grizzlies have gotten a wake-up call. Wallace again on the run. Fisher on the tackle for the Bulldogs. And we have an official timeout. Yeah, I think the chain broke on the down markers. I think we're good now. Must have been an easy fix. All right, 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Ball now on their own 47-yard line. Trailing this one 7-3. Handoff to Wallace. Going to try to make the sidelines. He will be hit. Taken off his feet. Good open field tackle there by the Bulldogs. He was trying to make the sideline, and that corner beat him to it. Gersh, check his position for me and see if he's not a corner. Gersh. Well, he's an off defensive tackle. He's fast if he got down the sideline, got down the line that fast to cut off the running back from a sideline. We have a whistle. Illegal procedure is the initial call against
number 20 of the offense. 5-yard penalty. It remains 2nd down.
That'll push the Grizzlies back. Ball will now be marked right at the 43-yard line. We'll call it 2nd and about 14 for the Grizzlies. Again, trailing at 7-3 with 7:27 left in the half. Smith looking to throw, going to throw out to the flat, got his receiver, Wallace. He eludes one tackler. Be taken off his feet right at about the 44-yard line. A lot of running in that play. That's one of those plays that took a long time to develop, but not much yardage. You'd probably call it now. We're going to call it 3rd and 13. Pineda on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Yeah, so far this has been a chess game. An offensive and defensive game of chess. Smith. Fake handoff, looking deep. Lots of time, got his man open in the flat and overshot him. Had him open. Had him open. Cloud, the intended receiver, ball thrown down into Grizzly, I should say, Bulldog territory, just too high. Good protection. 6:35, and with that, Grizzlies will send their punting team out onto the field. Stewart back to a single receiver, back 30 to receive for the Bulldogs. Stewart, 35, doing the kicking for, is that Ortiz? Kicking into the wind, good hard rush. And it'll be downed right at the 21-yard line. Rosado doing the punting, my apologies. I have a spotter working for me. We have, 5-6 teams that we have to try to remember all the player names as commentators. And it can be a challenge. Unfortunately, like those guys on TV, I don't have a half a dozen gals talking in my headset, giving me plays, punt distances, names. Gaines going back. Now we have a flag. Illegal procedure. That'll cost the Bulldogs 5 yards, moving back.
False start. Number 54 of the offense. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Now it'll be 1st and 15. The ball will be marked back at the 18-yard line of the Bulldogs. This is probably going to be one of those games where the players are going to get a little bit of a hard talk when they get in the locker room at halftime. Gaines back in the shotgun. Got to put some man in motion. Looking to throw. Got his receiver open in the flat. He'll be caught up around the 21-yard line. He'll be well short of the first down. He'll be might get close to getting back to 5 yards. They lost. Haynes on the reception for the Bulldogs. Yeah, he'll be 1 yard short of getting that 5-yard penalty back. We'll call it 2nd and 11. 6:02, 6:01 in running left in the first half. A lot of mistakes. Both teams. I think there's a mist falling on the field out there as well. Not that it's really, I think it's not a factor. Good pass, well caught up around the 23-yard line. Again, very short yardage. I'm not sure he'll get a gain out of it. Carter on the reception. Looks like it will be no gain. Third and 11, 5:22 and counting left in the half. Grizzlies trailing at 7-3. Gaines, he'll be pressured, taken off his feet on a blitz there by number 34. Moylan on that tackle for loss, that sack. That'll bring up 4th down, and the Bulldogs will send out their punt team. That'll be another statistic Moylan will like having in his column. Ortiz doing the punting now. Not as much wind since the, call it a light rain began to fall. The wind has died down significantly. Of course, it'll be making the ball wet. And we have a whistle and another flag. I think the 25-second clock ran out.
Delay of game, number 13 of the offense. 5-yard penalty remains. 4th down.
Ortiz will now be kicking from near the back of his end zone. Tillis back to receive. He stand right about the 40-yard line. Grizzlies should get excellent field position out of this. High kick, brought it down, got it off. It'll be fielded at the 40-yard line, trying to elude some receivers, and got a little bit out of it. Get it down to around the 34-yard line. That's where the Grizzlies will take over. They will have excellent field position here with 4:10 left in the half. It'll be an excellent opportunity for the Grizzlies to put something together here, take back the lead. Good catch there. Good catch by Tillis on that one. Again, that ball's, I'm sure, getting quite wet now. I'd call it a steady light rain. You can tell it by looking at the field, the cameras, the reflection of the water on the field now. Handoff to Wallace. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, staying on his feet. He'll get about 5 out of it, move it down to around, let's see where they're going to mark him, right at the 30-yard line. That'll be 2nd and 5. Good 5-yard run out of that. Looked like the attempt there to strip the ball by Waller, and Wallace was able to hold on to it. Now our game of chess is really getting good with 3:36 left in the half. Handoff to Wallace, trying to break some tackles, nothing there. It'll be 3rd and about 4. Gauze again on the carry for Grand Oaks. Band's beginning to warm up. Yeah, that's an issue for the bands too, getting out there with those instruments. Don't see any ponding on the water on the field yet. Kudos to our cameramen and women out there who are bringing this game to you. Looking to throw, got a man open in the middle, can't bring it in. Can't bring it in. Can't bring it in. Despain, the intended receiver, led him just a little bit. That was one I think that on a dry night he would have probably brought it in and caught it. So now we're looking at 4th, and we'll call it a long 4. We got it on the scoreboard now, has the down and to go yardage. Scoreboard says 5. And Grand Oaks they've got a kicker that was kicking 50-yard field goals, but they're going to go for this on 4th down. Now we have a timeout.
Timeout. Grand Oaks.
Yeah, the Grand Oaks place kicker was booting 50-yard field goals during warm-up. And a little bit, that wind's picking up a little bit more now. 2:46 left in the half, so there's plenty of time left. See what Grand Oaks is going to do here. I think they're going to go for it, but we'll see. Been a good football game, but definitely a defensive struggle. They will send their quarterback, Grant Smith, out to run the play here. We'll call it 4th and 5. This is one of those plays where you look back at a game and say it was pivotal. Looking to throw. Lots of time. Plenty of protection. Throw to a man out in the flat, and ball will drop incomplete. Ball will go over on downs. Bulldogs will take over, leading it 7-3 with 2:40 left in the half. Again, we appreciate you hanging around during the for the halftime shows. I'll crank up the volume a little bit, so hopefully you can hear the bands a little bit better. Keeping in mind, these kids work out as hard as the football players do, getting ready for the season. Sometimes on the hot pavement, parking lots, putting together their programs, practicing their programs.
Officials timeout.
Drill teams, color guard, band. Last week we even had some kids. Who was that game last week? Had kids playing both ways, or double time. Football and kid playing in the band and playing in the football team as well. I think we had a drill team member that was in the band as well. Gaines back in the shotgun. Got a man open in the flat. Has hit his man. The ball will be enough short of the first down. He'll get a good gain out of it. We'll call it 2nd and about 3. Sinjini on the reception. Our apologies to his parents if we did not pronounce his name correctly. Scoreboard says 2nd and 3. Thinking Bulldogs may be okay just taking this one to the dressing room with a 3-point lead. Got his man open. Great catch. That'll be in Grizzly territory. Looks like they'll give him the 45-yard line. It'll be a first down. Haynes on the reception. Seeing some players Grizzly players out there with their hands on the hips. I mentioned that earlier, the conditioning issues, the team's not getting to work out as hard as they normally do. Clock running with 1:32 left in the half. Bulldogs not in any hurry, leading it 7-3. Running, being chased. Found his receiver. I think it'll be no gain, but he got at least he didn't lose yardage. That was good penetration and rush there by the Grizzly defense. Haynes again, the receiver. I think Gaines was good just to find him open in that position. Haynes did what receivers are supposed to do in that situation, and that is come back toward the quarterback, find an opening. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, little delay, got his man open way down the field. Little contact there, but I would call that incidental contact. No flag on the play. It'll be 3rd and 10. Stewart, the intended receiver for the Bulldogs. Yeah, I think that was a good no call by the officials. 3rd and 10. Again, Waller leading at 7-3. .42 seconds left in the half. Looking to throw. Got his man open in the flat. He'll go out of bounds, but the clock will continue to run. We'll have to hurry to the line of scrimmage to get off another play. 31 seconds left in the half. Sinjini on the reception. But it is 4th down, too. 4th down and about 4. Tillis on the tackle for the Grizzlies. And we'll have a timeout.
Timeout. Waller. That's their first timeout of the first half.
Yeah, this will be a game where the coaches have to go back to the dressing room and say, okay, is it a matter of execution, or do we need to change, make edits to our game plan? Or both? "19 seconds left, because they've probably got enough for 2 plays here. Don't know what kind of place kicker they got. I did not notice anyone kicking 50-yard field goals on the Waller side. Not to say that they don't have someone who's capable of doing it. Wind has picked up a little bit. They will be kicking into the wind should they go for a field goal here. This is a possession down now here. Of course, it would be probably a 55-yard field goal, so they're going to go try to get the first down here. Looking to throw, lots of time. Got a man open down the sideline and overshot him. No flags on the play. Ball will go over on downs. Grand Oaks will take over the ball on their own 40 or 39-yard line. Carter, the intended receiver for the Bulldogs. This may be one where Grand Oaks just simply takes a knee. Goes into the dressing room and regroups. Good game, though. Good close game. 7-3. "14 seconds left. Maybe enough time for 2 plays. Out into the flat. Taken off his feet, down to around the 47-yard line. And Grand Oaks will call timeout with 6 seconds left. Cloud on the reception there for the Grizzlies. They're going to mark the ball right at the 48-yard line. It'll be first down for the Grizzlies. On the top clock, the Grizzlies did not take timeout. They went ahead and just let the clock run when the ball was spotted. So our score after one complete half of play, Waller 7, Grand Oaks 3. Don't go anywhere, folks, especially at halftime. We got our halftime shows coming up. And then we've got the second half of football. Should be a good one. We're going to step away, try to turn up the field mic a little bit, and let you listen to these bands perform. Thank you for joining us.
The social officer, President David co-vice president Jared Howard, and Liz, co-secretaries Tracy and Co-Sullivan, historian and co-treasurer Dominic Mira and Shelby Olson. The dance officers leading the team are Second Lieutenant Mr. Lady. First representing Madame Tola. And Lieutenant Colonel Bailey. Spirit Member League, Aubrey Simon. Representing Alcantara. And now the referee take their opportunity to review. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please wait for the band director of Grand Williams, Richard Church, David Gatlin, Kobe and Shelley. Drum major Paul Matthew Waller, Tyler Stephen, and Keith Redruth. Marker Jackson. Tonight, the band portion of the 2024 program, Trail Race. We hope you enjoy the show. The ball man, 26, Mary Kay, Chief of School Secretary Dave Hayes, Principal Christopher Oldham, and the rest of the all team technically from the administration and Thursday State Board. And most of all, along with them, for everything they do. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the field, Fairfax High School Warrior Team. The Royal Black Sidewalk are Rex Hayes, Mel Barnhart, Anthony Young, Anthony Bernie Mendoza, Vice President David Hill, and President Matt Brown. The Royal Black Sidewalk are Hope Harper, Ed Manfred, Gerald Romero, Alana Walton, and Kaylee Ward. Central Republicans, Henry Brown, Glendale Republicans, Sophia Collins, Sacramento Republicans, Derek Arrowhead. The Royal White Dance are Lieutenant Lisa Gifford, Lieutenant Carly Rogers, Senior Lieutenant Sam Young, Senior Lieutenant Sidney Young, Senior Lieutenant Amy Pinones, First Lieutenant Reese Garza, and Captain Matty Culture. The Royal White Rifles team is under the direction of Kathy and Catherine Raider. We hope you enjoy the travel with these two starships. like to thank the sponsors. Creekstone Custom Hunting Outdoors, Sentinel American Legion, and ServerFunny.com. We greatly appreciate your support and go Grizzlies! Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to make a mix. It's time to feel the rhythm, the excitement, and the power of music. Please give a thunderous welcome to the sensational Grand Lakes High School Grizzlies Marching Band. The Grand Lakes High School Marching Band is under the direction of Michael Blake, Luke Stoner, Percussion Director Israel Lopez, and Color Guard Director Costumes Wagner. The band is under the direction of Drum Major Emma Stone, Senior Drum Major Cameron Hines, Senior Drum Major Adam Hines, Senior Drum Major Sophie Wilson, and Junior Drum Major Megan Bowers. The Color Guard is under the leadership of Captain Jason Sunderman, Leona Ramos, Gabrielle Clark, and Lily Fournier. The Grand Lakes Reporter is Texas State Champion Emma Matei. This evening, the band are inviting you to Dragons Cave and bring you along for the ignition of an epic battle. So move to the edge of your seats as they dazzle you with portions of their 2024 competitive marching show, Dragon Heart. The Grizzly band section of the trombone. The band of the week is Alexis Harvey. Freshman of the week is Max Guard member of the week is Marty. Professor member of the week is Fiona Monreal. The Grand Band Director would like to say thank you to all parents, volunteers, staff, and administrators that helped us become who we are. We could not have done it without you. Go Geo!
All right, we're waiting the two teams returning to the field. Both teams are in their respective end zones, getting ready to come back out on the field. If I remember correctly, Grand Oaks won the toss at the start and elected to defer, so they should be getting the ball. Trailing this one 7-3. One big offensive play by Waller is what separates these two teams. Here comes Grand Oaks onto the field. Yeah, one long pass, post pattern by Waller is what gave them the lead and the score. And here come the Bulldogs. Be interesting to see what changes the teams made in the dressing room at halftime. Again, both of these teams put a lot of points on the board last week. Grand Oaks scored 48 in their win against Spring, while the Bulldogs scored 41 in their game last week against Caney Creek. So both of these teams have an offensive capable of putting some points on the board, but have struggled tonight. That might be more of a reflection on the defense of these two teams than their offense. Wind is kicked up again. Number 13 will be kicking into it again. I believe that's Ortiz, if I'm not mistaken. Rain appears to have stopped, but the field is going to be wet. So he'll be kicking into the wind. Low kick. Fielded at about the 4, up to the 20. Going to try to make it to the sidelines. 25. Pushed out of bounds right at about the 28-yard line. That's where they're marking. That's where the Grizzlies will take over. 1st and 10, trailing it 7-3. Jackson on the tackle there for the Bulldogs. Did I get that correct? On the return, my apologies. Grant Smith will bring his offense back out on the field. Trailing at 7-3. Ball sitting right at about the 29-yard line. Looks like where they finally marked it. Handoff in the middle, hitting the backfield, and he'll go down for a loss of about 5. We'll see where they're going to mark him. They're going to mark him right at the 25-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4. It'll be 2nd and 14. Let's see where they're going to mark him. Yeah. Wallace on the carry, nothing there. And we have a whistle. Timeout, Waller. Great halftime show by both the Waller Band, Grand Oaks Band, drill team. Both drill teams, both bands, both color guards. Grand Oaks cheerleaders on the fan cam there. I think they finally see that they're on the fan cam here in the stadium. I'm sure Grand Oaks would love to grab some momentum, trailing this one 7-3. Looking to throw, lots of time. Throwing out into the flat. Got his receiver, good hand catch there. He'll be short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and about 4. Cloud on the reception for the Grizzlies. Pineda on the tackle for the Bulldogs. They're going to make it looking for the down marker here. It's going to be about 3rd and 5. The scoreboard says 4. That looks more like 5 to me, I'm going to be honest. All right, we have a whistle and a timeout for the Grizzlies. So the chess game continues.
Timeout, Grand Oaks. First timeout of the second half.
The rain may be over for the night. Now the scoreboard says 6 to go. All right, here we go. Looking to throw, looking to throw. Got time, got plenty of time. Looking, going to keep it. No, he's going to throw deep down the middle on a post pattern. Got his receiver. Outstanding catch there by number 4. Outstanding catch. If he'd hit him with stride, I think he'd have scored. All the way down to the 23-yard line. Big play for the Grizzlies. Cloud on the reception there. Looked like Smith was going to run it. He looked downfield. Saw his receiver break it into the open, hit him, and they're now 2-3 yards out of the red zone. Little handoff in the backfield to Wallace. He'll be hit around the line of scrimmage. He'll get a couple out of it. Looks like they're going to give him a couple. It'll be 2nd and 8. Ball will be marked at the 22-yard line. Singini on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Wallace on the carry. Correction, Cloud on the carry for that one. Going to roll out, look for some receivers, looking down the middle. Got his man, little early contact there, no flag on the play. led him too much. I think that might have gone into the category of uncatchable. It'll be 3rd and 9. Jordan, the intended receiver for the Grizzlies, trailing this one 7-3. I feel comfortable to say that they are in field goal range, but of course they would love to take the lead with this. 3rd and 8. Looking to the corner of the end zone, little premature contact there, no flags on the play. Again, I think a situation where the ball was not catchable. And Cloud, the intended receiver there. Brings up a 4th down and 8. Decision time for the Grizzlies. Still a lot of time left, so they will go for it. 9:27 left in the 3rd quarter. Big play here, pivotal play. Lots of time. Got his man opened right at the 8-yard line, makes a move and into the end zone for the touchdown, Grizzlies. That was one well thrown ball. Kent on the reception for the touchdown. See for a replay. Like a little bit of a timing pattern. Eluded a defender. Made it into the end zone. We have a new score. Waiting the extra point. Jinx for the extra point. Kick is down, kick is up. And it is good. So our new score with 9:19 left in the 3rd quarter. Grand Oaks 10, Waller 7. Think we could get a score of that Oak Ridge game tonight, playing Stratford down at Wood Forest Bank Stadium. Rosado on the kickoff, doing the kickoff honors for the Grizzlies. He'll be kicking with the wind, a little bit of wind out there. Breeze, you might call it. High kick. Caught right at the 5-yard, fumbled it back into the end zone. He's going to bring it out. Trying to elude tacklers. He will be taken off his feet right at about the 10-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will take over. Trailing it now 10-7. McGarry on the run back there for the Bulldogs. Gaines back to throw. Handoff. Good hard run there, enough for the first down. Outstanding run there, pulling some tacklers with him. Number 11, Carter.
And Tillis on the tackle.
Tillis on the tackle for the for the Grizzlies. It's been a back and forth contest. I think this is another game like last week where conditioning is going to decide the outcome. First down. Put a man in motion. Little handoff in the middle. He'll get still on his feet. Second, third effort. He'll get up to around the 31-yard line. He'll get about 3 out of it. We'll call it 2nd and 7. Carter on the carry there for the Bulldogs. Now Waller looking to see if they can answer that touchdown by Grand Oaks, retake the lead. Of course, Grand Oaks wanting their defense to dig in here, get the ball back, and extend their lead. 2 receivers, far and left. Right in 3 now, shift. Looking to throw, pump to his left. Got his receiver open up on the sideline, and let's see, are they going to, no indication. I think they're going to call that incomplete. I was looking for a sign that he was out of bounds. Haynes, the intended receiver. We'll call it 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7. Big down here for the Bulldogs. Gaines will send 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He'll roll to his right, looking to throw. Out. That looked like the same play. Well, they're going to give it to him. I think they are. It'll be enough for the first down. Ball will be marked up around the 35-yard line. Good sideline catch there by Haynes, rather. And that will keep the Bulldog drive alive. That was a good rollout and throw there by Gaines. He'll send 1 man to his right, 2 to his left. Single back. He'll hand it off. Got some good yardage out of that one. He'll get about 7 yards out of it. It'll be a 2nd and about 4. Ball will be marked at the 42-yard line, 41. Let's see, they're going to mark it at the 41. He's got to get to the 45 to make a first down. Carter on the carry. That'll be 2nd and 4. Moylan on the tackle for the Grizzlies. Looking to throw, a little quick out. Throw to his receiver in the flat. Now, I don't think he's going to get anything out of it. He'll lose a couple of yards on that. It'll make it 3rd. Well, they'll give him a couple. Make it 3rd and 2. Stewart on the reception. Moylan on the tackle again. Big down here for both teams. 6:18 and counting left in the 3rd quarter. Grand Oaks leading at 10-7. Little jet sweep, and Grand Oaks smelled it before it even got started. A little lose yardage. It'll be 4th down in a punting situation for the Bulldogs. Lott gets credit for the tackle on that play. I'm sure they'll send their punt team out onto the field. Grizzlies will send their punt return team. That's probably going to be Wallace going back, I bet. No, number 1. Tillis back to receive for Grand Oaks. Who's our punter? Yeah, Ortiz, my mistake. Plenty of time. Good driving kick into the wind. It'll take a good Waller bounce. Roll dead right at about the 23-yard line, and that's where the Grand Oaks Grizzlies will take over and see if they can nurse their 10-7 lead. .5:01 left in the 3rd quarter. If you like defensive battles, this one has not disappointed you. Little handoff here. Got a hole. He'll get the ball out to around the 30-yard line. Looks like they'll probably give him the 31. We'll call it second or third and about 3. We'll call it a long 2. Gauls on the carry there for the Grizzlies. Hart on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Another handoff. I think Wallace is carry there, and he'll lose yardage on that one, and a flag comes in. Typically where we see holding. Let's see what the early indication will be, initial indication. Typically where we see holding called. Gauls again on the carry. And they will mark it off against the Grizzlies. Holding was the call. So rather than 3rd and 2, Grizzlies are now looking at 2nd and 12. Little fake handoff, looking down the middle on a post pattern, got his receiver, a little bit of separation there, overthrew him. Really wasn't open. A good defensive play there by number 23 for Waller. Stayed with him step for step. We're checking our roster. We don't see a 23 on our roster for Waller.
That was intended for Cloud.
Cloud, the intended receiver for Grand Oaks. Pretty sure, yep, 23. Third down. 3rd down and 12 for the Grizzlies. Looking to throw, going to throw out in the flat for a short pattern. Got some grass in front of him. Gets the ball all the way out to the 35-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. Now we got a scrum going. And it looks like they'll give him forward Gauls again on the forward motion to about 41. Gauls on the reception again. And it keeps the drive alive for the Grizzlies. That was one of those plays where you weren't sure it was going to go anywhere. It was a short pass. But we'll give credit to Gauls for getting that ball upfield quickly. Wallace on the carry. Was that a fumble on the play? Nope. Gauls on the carry there. Second and 7. Grand Oaks wanting to extend their lead here with 2:53 left in the 3rd quarter. Clock on their favor. They are in no hurry here. If it took an entire quarter to get down the field and score another extend their lead with another touchdown. Looking to throw, got his man wide open in the middle of the field. Off his feet, fell down at the 45-yard line. He could have got more. Ball was thrown a little bit behind him, but he was able to bring it down. Jordan on the catch. Grizzlies trying to take control now of this ball game. They'll mark him at the 36-yard line. It'll be first down Grizzlies. Now in the Bulldog territory. Little handoff, hit around the line of scrimmage. Good second effort there. He'll make something out of nothing. Get the ball out to down to the 32-yard line. Gauze again on the carry. Oldham on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Yeah, Grant Smith is looking a little bit sharper on his passes this second half. Second and 6. Little handoff to Gauze. Got some hole there. He'll get enough for the first down. That will move the chains. Looks like they'll mark the ball just outside the 25-yard line. Bazan on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Fresh set of downs, keeps the drive alive for the Grizzlies. Again, trying to extend that lead now, 10-7 over Waller. Not really sure what happened there. The ball on the ground, and it recovered. It was one of those plays where he made a mistake, and what confused me, he didn't go back to try to get to the ball, and I guess he just figured it wasn't no use at that point. Ball goes over. Now we'll see if Waller can take advantage of that turnover, or if the Grizzly defense will stiffen again. Quick out pattern, over his head, go out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and 10. Stewart, the intended receiver for the Bulldogs. 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Yeah, conditioning is going to win this game. I can tell both teams, players on both sides of the ball, both sidelines are getting a little tired out there. Little handoff there, trying to make some room, and he won't get it. He'll lose a yard. Looks like they'll give him forward motion out to the 31. I think that's a little generous. I'm not sure he got that far. Carter on the carry for the Bulldogs. Third and 10. Gaines will send 2 men out to his right. One to his left. Single man backfield. And the quarter will end without getting that play off. So our score after 3 complete quarters of play, Grand Oaks 10, Waller 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. This one's too close to decide who's going to win it now. Like I said, especially with conditioning, I think becoming a factor late in the ball game. All right, Grand Oaks players holding 4 fingers up in the air, signifying the start of the 4th quarter. Third and 10 for Waller, trailing this one 7-10. Looking to throw. Going to be forced out of the pocket. And the ball will be caught. I'd like to see the replay of that one. It looked like it ricocheted off the defender and into the hands of the receiver. Bring the ball. Haynes, the receiver there. No flag on the play. They're going to mark the ball right at the 41-yard line of Grand Oaks and give Waller a fresh set of downs. It looked like the ball, like I said, ricocheted off of the defender right into the arms of the receiver. Throw out to the flat, incomplete. He led him, but it looked like the receiver didn't want any part of running downfield. Stewart, the intended receiver. 2nd and 10. Gaines will send 2 men out to his right. Hand off. Defended very well by the Grizzlies. It'll be 3rd and 10. No, he'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and 11. Carter on the carry there. Big down here for both teams. Waller trailing this one 10-7. Grand Oaks trying to stiffen, get the ball back, protect that 3-point lead. 3rd and 11. Looking to throw, almost a busted play there, being chased in the backfield, looking to throw, can't find a receiver. That almost looked like a little bit like a busted play. When Gaines went back to throw, he wasn't sure exactly where his receivers were supposed to be, it looked like to me. Of course, give credit to the Grand Oaks defense putting a good pass rush on him as well. It'll be 4th down and 11. Official timeout.
Rough the passer. Number 26 of the defense pushed the player out of bounds when the player was already out of bounds in the white. 15-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
That one's going to hurt. Personal foul against Grand Oaks will give the Bulldogs a 1st down and a fresh set of downs. Ball will go marked all the way down to the 28-yard line. Looks like the 28. Still waiting for the ball to be marked. I mentioned conditioning. Sometimes when players get tired, they get a little frustrated too. .10:30 left in the game now. Grizzlies had a chance there to grab some momentum. Instead, Waller will keep the ball and keep a little momentum going here, trailing at 10-7. Handoff in the middle. A little bit of a run there. He'll get maybe 2 yards out of it. We'll call it 2nd and 8. Carter on the carry. Looks like they're going to mark the ball right at the 27-yard line. Looking at the down marker over there, looks like more like 2nd and 9. They didn't give him much. 2nd and 9. Grant on the tackle for the Grizzlies. This is one where you don't want to get messy if you're on defense. Good fake handoff, looking deep, got a man right down the middle of the field. He was open, but the pass I think it hit him, but couldn't bring it down. One of those, ball needed to be thrown a little bit more on a bullet. It hung up for a long time, gave the Grand Oaks defenders time to recover. He was open. Haynes, the intended receiver there.
Number 1 of the defense. That'll be a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
And another penalty will go against the Grizzlies. Right now, they are their worst enemy with penalties. That'll give the Bulldogs a new set of downs. First down, move the ball all the way down to the 17-yard line. .938 left in the game. Bulldogs hoping to take the lead here. Grizzlies going to do their best to keep them out of the end zone. Little toss, sweep, and I don't think he got anything out of it. Good defensive play there by the Grizzlies. We'll call it 2nd and 9.5. Carter on the carry for the Bulldogs. Tang on the tackle for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies did a good job of spreading that one out. Quarterback keeper, pressured, looking. Got a man, almost intercepted. Had a man open there, almost intercepted. Boy, that would have turned the momentum around. It'll be 3rd and 9.5. Morgan on the knockdown. Ball sitting right at about the 16-yard line. Handoff for a little reverse. On his feet, 10, 5, into the end zone. And that was one. I'm looking at 2 Grand Oaks players on the ground, slow to get up. Conditioning. Stewart on the touchdown. And just like that, Waller has retaken the lead, awaiting the extra point. Ortiz for the kick, up and good. So our new score with 8:43 left in the game, Waller 14, Grand Oaks 10. Don't go anywhere, folks. This one's a long ways from being over. 8:43 left in the game. That play looked like it shouldn't have gone anywhere. Give credit to the Bulldogs there. Yeah, we're going to find out in these last 8, almost 9 minutes, who still has a little bit left in the tank. Ortiz kicking. A little bit of a breeze behind him. High kick. Fumbled in the end zone. He'll pick it up, run it out. 10, 15, still on his feet, taking off his feet right at about the 15-yard line. That's where Grand Oaks will take over, trailing this one now, 14-10. Walker on the run back. This is going to be a good finale, I believe. Again, but one of these teams put 48 points on the board last week, another 41. Now we're looking at a 10-14 score. Handoff, looking for somewhere to go, and he won't find it. Looks like they're going to give him a couple of yards, move the ball out to the 17-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. Wallace again on the carry. Got his receiver open, make a move. He'll get the ball out to around the 30-yard line. That'll be enough to move the chains, and we have a fresh set of downs by the Grizzlies. Looks like they're going to mark him right at the 33-yard line, waiting for the final spot. We do have a flag on the play. That could have been for some extracurricular activity. Let's take a look and see here. Cloud on the reception. He's had a good game. He's had some big catches. And he's a kid that can do something with the ball after he catches it. Hard to tackle, hard to bring down. Looking for an indication here.
Personal foul. Late hit out of bounds. Number 9 of the defense. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
And just like before when the flag helped Waller, it'll help Grand Oaks move the ball all the way out to the 47-yard line. That's where Grand Oaks will continue this drive, try to take back their lead with 7:54 in the game. Handoff in the middle, looking for some room, got a hole, still on his feet. Good hard run there, all the way out to down to the 46-yard line of Waller. Good 5-yard, 6-yard gain. Wallace on the carry. Bazan on the tackle for Waller. Again, conditioning. 2nd and 4. Handoff. Good hole. Still on his feet. All the way down to the 28, 29-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him right at the 28. It'll be a first down for the Grizzlies. Wallace on that carry. He's carried the ball a lot tonight. Fisher on the stop for Waller. 7:03 and counting left in the game. Handoff again. Push a man out of the way. Eluding tacklers. Finally taken down right at about the 28-yard line. He'll be short of the first down with a pretty good carry. And I see one of those receivers, one of those players for Waller, mentioning to the sideline, needing some relief. He won't get it. Wallace on the carry. Fisher on the tackle. Looking to throw, looking to throw, still looking to throw. Told his receiver to break and threw it outside. A little bit too far out. Smith motioned to his receiver to go deep, which he did. got some separation, but the pass was just too much to the outside. Couldn't bring it in. Intended for Kent, so we're looking now at about 3rd and 6. Scoreboard says 5. A lot of players look tired now. Both sides of the ball. Have a timeout. Here, whistle. Official timeout, I believe.
Sideline warning. Waller.
Warning issued to the sideline of Waller. Will not be marked off, just a warning. That came at the end of the discussion, so evidently there was some disagreement there on the outcome of that discussion. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. Throw to the sideline, got his receiver. It'll depend on the spot, how much forward progress they gave him. Looks like they're going to mark him a little short. No, first down. They'll give him the yardage. Cloud on the reception there for Grand Oaks, and they will keep their drive alive. Trailing 14-10. Inside of 6 minutes left in the game now. Field goal won't put them in the lead. And this late in the game, I'm not sure it will be of any help. But right now they're moving the ball. Hitting the backfield, eluding tacklers. Still eluding tacklers. He'll pick up a block by his quarterback. Still eluding tacklers. That kid is about as elusive as you can get. Wallace on the carry. Take him on the tackle. He got about a yard out of it. That's a lot of running and eluding tacklers to get just a yard. Handoff. He's trying his best to get downfield, and the Bulldogs are doing their best to keep it from happening. Wallace again on the carry. Now we're looking at 3rd and 7. Oldham on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Now we're inside of 5 minutes left in the game. Smith will send 2 receivers out to his right, 1 to his left. He'll look to throw, eludes tacklers. Got a man wide open, can he hit him? Yes! He'll walk into the end zone. Touchdown Grizzlies. And just like that, Grand Oaks has retaken the lead with 4:08 left in the game. Jordan on the touchdown to reception. We'll give 50% of that to Smith for eluding the tacklers, eluding the rush. The other 50% to the receiver for finding an open spot. Jinx out there for the extra point. Kick is up, high enough, long enough, and it is good. So our new score with 4:08 left in the game. Grand Oaks 17, Waller 14. 3 points difference. This one's going down to the wire. Appreciate you joining us tonight for this game. We'll be back here tomorrow night at Buddy Moorhead, where Katy Creek will be taking on Montgomery. That'll be our Friday night game from Moorhead. Our Friday night game from the Woodlands, or from Woodlands, Wood Forest National Bank, will be the Woodlands taking on Deer Park. Rosado doing the kicking. He'll be kicking into a breeze. High kick. It'll be fielded right at the 9-yard line, looking for somewhere to go. Going to try to make this near sideline. Ball loose. He'll fall on it. Did he recover it? Yes. That was almost a disaster for the Bulldogs. McGarry on the run back. Ball will be marked right at the 11-yard line. So with 4 minutes left in the game, Bulldogs will have to go 89 yards if they want to retake the lead. Not sure what their kicking game looks like. There have been no field goals tonight. None attempted. Little handoff. Looking for some room. Looks like they'll give him a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 9. Carter on the carry for the Bulldogs. Yeah, well, you might say we're going to find out who has a reserve tank at this point. Looking to throw, looking to throw. Got plenty of time. Looking to throw. He's going to keep it, run. Not holding the ball very securely. He'll be taken off his feet right at about the 17, 18-yard line. He'll be short of the first down. Phillips on the tackle for the Grizzlies. Big down here for Grand Oaks with 2:50 left in the game. 3rd and about, we'll call it 5. At this point, I'm sure this is 4 down time for Bulldogs. Looking to throw, looking to throw. Looking to throw, going to throw out in the flat. Ball will drop incomplete. It'll be 4th and 5 with 2:18 left, and here comes another flag. Here comes 2 flags. Again, some frustration there on the field. Looks like the Bulldogs will send their punt team out on the field.
Number 5. Obscene gesture to the bench. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
I believe you heard the call there. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bulldogs. Move the ball all the way back.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 5 of the offense. Obscene gesture to the bench. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. 4th down.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. They will send their punter out onto the field. 2:18 left in the game. Ortiz back to kick. Tillis back to receive for Grand Oaks. End over end kick. He's going to let it go out of bounds. So with only 2:11 left in the game, all Grand Oaks need to do is run a few plays here, and they can put their second win of the season under their belt. Appreciate our audience joining us tonight. Thursday night special. I don't think we're going to see any passes. Bulldogs have 2 timeouts left. He'll break through the line into the secondary all the way down to the 28-yard line. That'll be right at the first down marker, and it'll get the first down. It'll give Grand Oaks a fresh set of downs, and the clock will continue to run. Wallace on the carry for Grand Oaks. He's had a good night tonight. Pineda on the tackle for the Bulldogs. I said in the beginning, I thought these two teams were pretty well matched, and that has been the case. Handoff. Number 3, I think that is Wallace. I think he has 2 reserve tanks.
Waller, second time out of the second half.
All right, Waller will call a timeout. They've got 1 left.
Clockkeeper, please put 1:15 on the game clock. 1:15 on the game clock.
That Woodlands Deer Park game tomorrow night at Wood Forest Bank Stadium that will be live streamed, that could be a barn burner. Little handoff there, no quarterback keeper. Still on his feet, down to the 20-yard line. That will be enough to move the chains. No, he'll be just short, just so short. He'll go out of bounds, stop the clock. Might have been better if he'd fallen down before he got there, but hey. Keeps possession, gets a good gain out of it. 3rd and 1. 1:08 left in the game. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Little handoff in the middle. To who else but Wallace. And with that, the Bulldogs will call their final timeout. It'll be 4th down for the Grizzlies. Interesting call here. They've got a good, strong place kicker. Good, strong place kicker. But with 57 seconds left, if they can convert this first down, that'll be ball game. because the Bulldogs are out of timeouts. And they're going to send Smith back out onto the field. Go for this first down. He will sneak it, and I think he'll get the first down and then some. Got behind his center and tackle. Center and guard, and it will be a first down. That should be the ball game, folks. 49 and counting left in the contest. Again, appreciate you joining us tonight. Good, hard-fought ball game on both sides of the ball. This will probably be it. All right. Game clock has 22 seconds on it. The 25-second clock is not reset, so that should be it. Our final score tonight is going to be Grand Oaks 17, Waller 14. Again, we appreciate you joining us here on the Conroe ISD Sports channel, the Moorhead Stadium channel. Join us again tomorrow night. Again, Caney Creek will be here to take on Montgomery, or watch the game live streamed from Wood Forest Bank Stadium with the Woodlands taking on Deer Park. Everyone have a good evening, and again, thank you for joining us.